I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. I feel so good, and then I did like the complete opposite. Not opposite.
You didn't do the complete opposite.
I just processed in the
I feel
way
like
that
the sabotage place in you was way stronger than the
Still.
healthy, you know. But this is
Well, I
exactly
was drinking
that
the
was
night
the
before,
fine
too.
line that you decided to stop and to move to the different place.
Yeah, I mean, because we've talked about it before, right? Saying that maybe
Yeah, but I want to
you had my
bring the last one.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because
I just brought my stuff, so
but you can use the square.
Yeah.
I'll just bring the.
Yeah, of course. Oops. Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Let me just put
Yeah.
a little
Whatever.
bit here.
Whatever you need. I don't look good, but it's okay.
I want you
I
to
see. Like I'm moving on time because I didn't drink. That's the other thing. The drinking just. Yeah. Are we good? The drinking is just it's not I'm gonna say that I am an alcoholic because it makes it easier for me to stop. I just think that I don't have the healthy boundaries yet. So I've done the same pattern and routine and it's so strong. That's why when I left your house, instead of going, on a walk, I walked literally I was like, no, I'm gonna do that. Because I also drank the night before. Obviously I was late. And it's like, I'm escaping. It's the running away. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really hurt because I keep saying, I love this person. And I'm like, but they don't even acknowledge what they did and why it hurt me. And I start breaking down like this. Like, when his father got in a car accident, I was there right away. I stopped what I was doing and Ubered straight to him and sat with him. But he also messaged his ex-girlfriend this time before me, I think. So that's already hurtful. And then when my grandma has passed away and he knows and he's whatever mad at me, put your ego aside and you come and you see your girlfriend if you love someone. He didn't do that. And then he told me that he hired that girl, whatever, and I was jealous from that. I wouldn't be jealous, it was more of the action that was done. So I've just put in so many perspectives.
This is what I want to tell you. I feel like you have a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Excess of stories. Lots of stories.
Yeah.
But what I feel that happened, and it started when your grandma passed.
Yeah.
And then it accelerated last week.
Oh, it happened with my friend's wedding. It was all those.
With your friend's wedding before.
Yeah,
yes, it's true. It was acceleration of something so strong that you needed to clean in order to move on.
Yeah.
And the running away is the strongest muscle that you have.
Yeah.
The running away is the manipulation
yeah.
of the sabotage that doesn't want to move on because she's afraid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I could see that, yes, you went to Elsevier, okay? Instead of a walk.
Yeah, I walked somewhere. Got the right place.
You had a very bad few days.
The worst I think I've ever been in a long time. But
you brought yourself back to this child that started in New York, trying to run away from the bully, from herself, and trying to be something else. And the way to be something else is to run away from yourself.
Yeah, just be numb. I think that's what it is.
But again, I want to show you something. There is a healthy side in you.
Now.
This is what I want to show you. There is a healthy side in you.
I know.
That went through all the process of the will, okay? To see where everything started.
Yeah.
And to start all over again.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm very happy that you're starting the AA. I'm very happy that you broke up with him.
Me too. It's hard.
It is.
I even wrote him something, sorry to interrupt you, but I was like, I love you, and he goes, sure. I said, I do love you, I'll always love you. And just not healthy for you or me, your kid to must be like this volatile. The only way it would ever work out, and I know that I just know him, is if he went to the AA too and had the program and worked on himself. But like two people that are like having such issues, like we just don't communicate properly. We don't see eye to eye. We don't have the same like love language. That's what I said to him. I'm like, we don't, like your love and my love is very different. Like the way he loves his kid, and that you can't compare that. But it's like, it's such unconditional love, but it's like only him, because I was this boy that didn't have any love, so I'm gonna give it all to my kid, and my mom hurt me, so all the women in my life are hurting me. That's the conversation he's had. Even yesterday, like
Did you started to go to a therapy together?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't get there. It was we were going to, and then like I just exploded. I'm happy it happened. I needed to get this extreme way. And I said so many mean things to him, which I don't like, but that's when I was in not my state. And maybe like, I apologized after, and I said, listen, I have my demons. I wasn't right. I shouldn't have said those things. But that's like, if that wouldn't happen, I would have went back. So it's like, it needed to be that extreme maybe for me to be like, okay.
So what was the lesson here? You said a lot.
First of all, like my lesson to me is when things are like, it's first of all to work on my emotions, like regulating, or because I do have like the high and the low, but knowing that when things are very like high or heavy or don't feel good, first I need to stop and realize it's a feeling, and instead of like, there's other ways to not run away, but other ways to like sit and learn. That's what I feel.
Yes.
Like not repeating I can't hurt myself anymore.
I heard you said something that we need to look at it. You said, I need to go to the extreme. I needed to go to the extreme, otherwise it wouldn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear yourself saying, I needed to say everything?
It doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah. Wait, which is part of your way right now, which is okay.
Black
okay?
and white.
But this is exactly what we want. This is exactly what we're doing here all the time. And the stiff muscle, and that was the reason that I said that if you're not committed this time, it won't, like I can't work.
I'm so committed.
I can see. But at the same time, we need that you will be committed also in the AA.
Yeah.
And to at the same time you will find other ways to, instead of like working from the black or white and to get into the extreme and to put everything there. It's exactly this child that he didn't get that he put everything there, and everything is, you have this reflection in you.
Yeah.
That tension of putting to be so total in something.
Yeah. Well, I realized one thing. I was listening to something about attachments, and it's called an anxious attachment. It's when someone which I have with him, I'm always anxious because I need this validation. And it's, I think it goes back to the bullying, is I had unconditional love for my family, but I felt like I always had to prove myself to people. So I'm always looking for that validation from a partner or people, like the outside world. And I'm like, and then that what gives me this anxiety. And then I like don't know what to do because my emotions are so high, and that's where I run to like alcohol or escaping. Or
you can explain yourself very well, and it's very obvious that you see the pattern. Okay. The extension world is right now you put there a lot, but at the same time you're finding right now in you a voice that says enough. I'm 31, and it's not the age. I just, it took me to, my family lost a lot, like my grandma, my cat, and I saw my mom who like didn't sleep, who was like having a heart, my dad smoking cigarettes, and I looked and I said, you are hurting the people who love you, but then you're like looking for love, but you have it.
I don't want to hurt. It's not even about me. It's about hurting the people around me too. Which is the first time, like, I think we talked about this, is like,
It's hurting the people who love me
yeah.
because they love me. So they will love me unconditional so I can hurt them.
Which is like completely not what I'm looking for. And then I'm like, yeah.
And you called, like you started those sessions because you wanted to start a family foundation, healthy family, to go to the next level, to go to the next step.
I think my foundation is to build the family with my family first.
You're
Again.
doing it slowly. And listen, I think it's so interesting. The wedding started there. And
It was like a fight before the wedding. I went out and I was stressed out about so many things, and I remember I drank and I came to his house and I was like, his kid was there and he told me to go home, and I got upset that I'm like, you sent me home. You shouldn't do that. Even if I'm in that state, you have to try and like deal with me. And he's like, well, I don't want my kid to see that. Okay, I also understand. He's protecting his kid because he had a mom who was like me. Like I am a reflection of his mom to him. That's why he loved me so much too. It's because I remind him he said so much of his mom. And then the wedding, I got
you
anxious.
see everything. I love it.
I do. I understand. This is why I love him, but it's like not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna work.
I think you put right now, like what I hear that you're saying is that I'm putting right now a new vibe. It's beautiful what is happening to right now.
I know it's so much growing pain, like we said last time.
And you can be very proud of yourself that you can see the picture is so clear. Okay? And but I want to give you the reflection that I see, that right now a new value is coming up to it, and you're prioritizing new values, which is, you said a lot of the word
Myself.
healthy way, healthy marriage, healthy me, healthy family, healthy. For you, the highest value right now is the healthy.
Yeah.
I can't be like I'm unhealthy, he's unhealthy.
Yeah.
I can't be with him.
I can be with anyone now.
Okay. Slowly.
Yeah, but that's what I think I see is like how can you be with someone when you're like, I've never done like the work myself. I've always like, there was a Shane that was my other ex-boyfriend. It's funny, my other ex-boyfriend started coming up and messaging me, and I started messaging him. I even told her, she's like, well, that guy still loves me, because I was upset, and then I messaged that guy. It was like my ex, and I was like, listen, that was wrong. I do not want anything. Like, I'm doing my work. That was just like it's nice if I see you around, but do not, because I was like, come over. Like, I was acting like, because I was just looking for like love and like connection, and I was like, oh, there's someone that's like familiar, but yeah, I realized like I need to like take a year at least. Like I put it also a timeline, which is a good thing, to not be in anything, because like
again, you put a timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You declare that this timeline is for Dina and only for Dina, in a very healthy way.
Yes.
That's the statement.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the same time, you cleaned a lot.
Oh, so much.
You cleaned a lot in the past week from a very painful place, but you cleaned a lot. First of all, our work is not to come into this place of very painful place, because being in healthy mode, it's the first step is to understand that you cannot repeat it.
Yes.
And it's important that you will keep with the AA.
I know, I need to, because it's just there's this girl who is a friend who goes, and I messaged her while walking, and I said, hey, I haven't found a sponsor yet. I messaged one girl, she didn't reply. I'm like, is it okay if I check in with you every morning when I'm away at the cottage? And she's like, I'd love that. Let's do a call every morning.
Amazing.
I just need to be like,
yes, you do.
I'm upset a bit. Like yesterday, I tried to do a meeting, like an AA meeting on Zoom. There wasn't one in the morning, and then I didn't do one at night because I got home. I was anxious. I had anxiety yesterday, so I had to take my medication, and I didn't do a meeting. But I like prayed in the morning. I invited my mom to come over. We cooked dinner. I slept. So I was like, okay, I need to not be so hard on myself.
Exactly.
If I'm like, it's not a fail, because I still did little steps. Like,
Yofi.
I'm like,
I'm very happy to hear you. Please be committed.
I know, I have to.
Commitment,
Yeah, I
it's
know.
part of your mastermind mind.
Yeah, because I've never had the structure to commit to.
Yes.
I'm always like, if it's hard, I give up.
And
Or if
not
it
give
feels-
up, you're running away.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then you're getting into the root of painful. And then
Yeah.
you're getting into this like healing process.
Yeah, it's
But from a very painful place.
bad place. Very
So
bad
Dina,
place.
we're breaking a huge,
Oh.
humongous chapter in
I
your
know.
life. We are moving on,
Yeah,
okay? And I will be, like, I will be very honest with you. When I
Yeah.
will feel that you are moving, to the wrong direction,
yeah,
it will be with, with the structured way
yeah.
to put you back on the path. But you're the only one who can help you
I
yourself.
100%. I know that. I know
And
that.
you know that already because you know me from a long time, and
Yeah.
I'm holding your space when you're ready.
Yeah, I know.
But when you're not, you're not here.
No, I know that. I don't want to. I run away. I come late. Like today, I was like, I'm such a different.
And it's okay sometimes
Yeah.
to come late.
Yeah.
The only thing that right now is needed to change is like the beating up
Yeah.
of every failure that you have on the way. It's part of the process.
Mhm.
Because when you, and I'm not talking about the drinking. For you, drinking, it's out of the system.
Yeah.
Like it's a red line for you.
It
Okay.
is a red line.
Okay, it's a red
We thought it
line
could be like.
for you.
Yeah, we thought that I could have a drink here and there. No,
No,
it's it's this
No.
thing that kills me. It
No.
kills all my relationships.
but it's okay that we got into that conclusion,
Yeah.
and you got
Yeah.
into that conclusion in a way that you said, okay, now I know what is my red line. You
Yeah.
didn't know what your red line. You knew.
I did so many
You
years.
knew,
I just didn't want to
but you
admit it to
didn't want
myself.
to admit it. Because it was, which is, wait, it's also small steps.
Yeah.
You're a person of small steps,
Yeah.
but at the same time, find the right place, the
Yeah.
right pace to do the small steps.
Yeah.
Because the anxiety is very big,
Yeah.
and because the running away and the manipulation are so strong, but it's true, again, they are there because there is a healing process. That there is a strong side in you, which is this one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the biggest thing.
Sorry, this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This,
Strong artist.
the strong artist. The strong artist. The strong artist needs the red lines. If you
Yeah,
want
or
to be
don't
a strong
create.
artist,
Yeah.
yes.
I noticed the last 3 months, I wasn't creating any work really. And like just now I started being active again on even Instagram. I know I said I don't want to be so out there, but I also noticed it's part of my job. And I noticed I got an email from London from a company that works with Soho House that want to do something.
But and again, sometimes you won't be in
Oh,
the internet.
Of course.
The interpretation will be, I need to practice stillness.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, I don't know what to do with them, they're too much, I am too much in my media, and then I'm not myself. You know what I mean? Like the conversation right now is changing in each field
Yeah.
that you will have according to the root conversation that
Yeah.
you have.
It was just more of the other thing is I think I was so manipulated to be I'm not this woman. I am this I met this girl. She's an artist and we're both loud and talking. And she's she went on a trip, and she's been married for 7 years and 14 with her boyfriend. And she came back and asked for divorce because she went away by herself on this beautiful trip, opened her eyes. She said, "This one man changed my view." She said, my husband always says when I'm loud, you're so loud. And then she was in Spain, in a bar, talking so loud, and the bartender said to this guy she was with, a friend, "She's really loud." And then the guy lifts up the glass, "Here's to the loud table."
Wow.
And she said, and then I said, "This is me with
Wow.
Thrush. I'm too loud. You're too this." The controlling, and then I'm maybe I am too loud and too this. I'm no, but I am this girl who likes to be also out there and also likes her space, but the balance, right? So I've also realized a lot of the things where I do want a family and stability eventually, but I still need to explore. Of
It's
course.
you.
Yeah.
You can be a loud person. You can
Yeah.
be a free spirit. You
Yes.
can be this woman, the goddess woman that wants to be the strong artist. And you are a strong artist. You are already a strong
I'm
artist.
just
You have
hiding.
this, And the only thing right now that we are working on is those places that you give interpretation of all kinds of things, small steps that you have on, you need to practice on the way, and the reflection that you attract are people that judge you for that.
Yes.
Instead of
Oh my
that,
God.
you will right now work on attracting relationship that they see the small steps, and instead of like judging the small steps,
That's exactly it.
they will uplift you.
Yeah.
They will hold the space for you.
This is what I've noticed. I
But
have
this
a lot
is
of
because
that.
of you will
Yeah.
give a different interpretation, and you will direct them how to talk to yourself.
Yeah.
It's important, Dina.
Yeah. I noticed like
It's not the outside world will teach you. You will teach them.
yeah, and I noticed I have so many people in my world who hold space for me, who like are my friend Melanie, my friend Francesca. Melanie was like calling me every day, "You okay?" She goes, "Listen, I just want to be here for you. You're not alone, and I know how hard it is." But then yeah, and then of course, you know, you go through that like you like do this whole like inventory list of like I've hurt so many people, I've burned so many bridges. Okay, I did, but it's like I can also show people like not continue to doing that pattern, like change it.
I love it.
And like yeah, I've seen like people who like step away from me, and that's okay. Like, and it
I can give you an example from the relationship that I have with Eitan, and it's important that you will see.
yeah
Okay, it's a timeline of 18. Like since 18, we are together. Okay,
yeah
we're not the same people.
of course
And there was a big phase of, you know, the black or white
yeah
and the judgmental,
Yeah.
like, you know, the small steps
yeah
and the comparison between him and I, and those like places of very judgmental places of why and
Yeah.
stop and do and like
Yeah.
but because I practiced that and I was leading myself
Yeah.
since 2017, but before then, since 2013, I practiced that.
yeah
And what I'm saying is that I taught us
yeah
how to speak, because I taught myself how to speak to myself.
yeah exactly
So the small step is to teach yourself, not to beat yourself up that it's a small step,
yeah
not to beat yourself up that sometimes you fall from the rope. Not talking like the red line for you with
no
the
no
alcohol,
no
okay?
not doing that yeah
I'm
yeah
talking about falling, like small falling.
yeah of course
And I'm talking about teaching yourself to forgive to yourself first.
yeah
And then you will be able to deliver to your relationship, the healthy relationship,
yeah
how you supposed to, you know, talk to me according to each situation. For example, yesterday I almost got a fraud, a huge fraud, huge, like they were so sophisticated with Amazon.
oh my god
They put the record of Amazon, and they said like we're afraid that you have a fraud. Don't like, and then a representative came
well
and they said don't get into the general website because everything right now is open, and there are people from Mexico that they're trying to purchase right now an iPhone from you.
oh
Anyway,
my god
like they purchased already
Yeah,
iPhone, and they want to purchase more things, and then they let me. Never mind. To make long story short, it's okay. What I'm saying is that after I stopped them in the last minute. Ethan all of a sudden like said like this is a fraud. You don't see, and I shut everything down.
yeah what
And
were
I
they
closed
asking
everything.
for, like money or
They wanted to control my computer. They got like the guy control into my computer, because when they spoke to me. They said like go to the computer, and don't go to the general Amazon. I will lead you to Amazon / some kind of like light.
oh my god they were trying to get you to log
And then they took control of my computer, and then they led me to get the refund into my bank account.
oh my god did you so wait
And I stopped, like I shut everything down, and I did it. I understood like
they didn't go into it or did
they
they
got, but we shut everything down. Like
Did you call the bank and
we
stuff?
called everything. We canceled everything. Whatever.
Whoa,
rather.
that's great
That, and you know what they did?
it's so much right now
They did with a lot of password, and they gave me the license of the name,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
word, and for confidential purposes, this it's recorded, like whatever.
Of course, yeah.
Oh
all
my
the-
god.
That's so bad. Whoa.
And at the end it was like, I can't believe that they did it.
Yeah.
And the all music that Ethan had to me was like, you're so naive.
Yeah.
And I said, no, Ethan, stop right here.
Yeah.
And I delivered a different message of, and Ethan, it was so sophisticated, it could happen to everyone.
Of course.
And I don't want to hear from you.
That,
But
yeah.
I'm a naive person
Yeah.
because I'm more way away, like from
that.
what I was
Yeah.
as I was
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah.
But it was to learn how to be assertive and to learn
Yeah.
how to express yourself.
Yes, that's another thing.
And
for
it's
sure.
so important not to come to thrash and to put all the trash at
Yeah.
the end of the road because you accumulated so many things that you needed to
Feel-
express.
Oh my God, yes.
To express in a way that you will
In
be
a hurtful
delivering
way,
the
yeah.
message. So
Sounds
the
afraid.
small steps, the expression.
Yeah.
You need to learn yourself and to
Yeah.
express your
How I feel.
boundaries.
Yeah, it's true because I'm a pleaser.
You
No,
were,
I
you
was,
until
I was a pleaser.
up
Yeah.
until now.
Yeah.
And you're learning how to speak your boundaries.
Yeah.
Because only when you know your boundaries, you will be able to speak them.
Yeah. That's true. It's like yesterday, something just so funny. Like I did this. This happened like maybe already a year ago or 7 months ago. This woman who I like, she owns like a clinic. Like she does like facial and stuff. We did like a trade for a photo shoot, and I showed up hungover, like still drunk. The photos didn't look good. I sent them to her very late, and then she still gave me like a free like whatever facial. And then I noticed a couple days ago, I was like looking at her Instagram, and I was like, oh, like wonder if she's following me just like randomly. And I noticed she wasn't, and I said, and I got so upset and hurt, and I said I ruined that, da da da. And then I was like, okay, so I'm like now I'm thinking about it's like. First of all, I can take time when I'm really healthy and reach out and like, apologize for my behavior. Like in the program, they say you make amends with everyone you've hurt, but it was so painful to me. And then now I'm like, who cares? Was she close to me? No. I was like, but what if she told other people? And everyone talks about me. You know, like everyone knows I'm this person, and maybe I was this person. People probably have said that, but people change. So I just have to. And I was like, I'm gonna run away. I like right away on Instagram. I'm celebrating my place. I'm gonna go to Mexico. And then today to my mom, like, what Mexico? I'm like, I want to maybe go away in the winter somewhere where I can make art, but I can't run away before I like do the work. I literally was like Mexico, but it'll be healthy. I'm like, what healthy? A month of work, and I think I'm gonna go to Mexico where there's parties every day, and I'm not gonna go back to like. I literally told my mom this today. Like, it's so funny.
The black and the white.
What? Yeah.
Right now, we're going to work on your expression from the boundaries that you need to learn how to express.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay. If I look at these strong artists, and I look at the girl, who was bullied.
Yeah.
The girl who was bullied. So we have the girl who was bullied that brought all the information. She spoke very well, and she knows very well who she was. She was.
Yes.
Because we're getting connected to this inner child from a different angle. This is, up until now, it's important, Dina.
So crazy. The energy of our session, sorry just to interrupt, we're so strong that I start like, you see the yawning and everything?
It's good.
Oh, it's like...
Let it in.
I'm not even like tired, so I'm like, oh, there's so much.
It's okay. You're processing.
Mm-hmm.
You're processing. And I feel like you're processing a lot of information from a new place. And if you're yawning, that means that the transformation, like the energy is moving.
Yeah.
And emotion is the energy. It's a fluid thing. So we're moving, okay? We're shifting. You can yawn, and I know that a lot of people are yawning here.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just not getting tired. I'm like, I'm not even tired.
No. It's
Oh my God. Okay.
It's part of the process. Do you have a pen, or do you want me to bring the pen?
Sorry.
It's okay. Is that comfortable? Because I can see the wood is on you.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
I only have that pen from like for the. No, I don't. I have the pen that would be like appropriate for the I don't know what I'm saying.
Ah, it's okay for the fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Oh, because it's a natural pen too.
It's
Oh.
yeah. It's an erasable pen.
Yeah,
So
that's the thing. Okay.
so okay. So if we think about the strong artists,
Yes.
how much is it strong today?
Like 9. That's how I feel.
Okay. And if I look at the girl who was bullied,
Let's say 3.
okay.
Like it's there. It's always gonna be there. I'm
It's-
always like, even this morning, like this girl, blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
And you know that already, that when it's not balanced,
Yeah.
when when the numbers are not equal, and when I say equal, I mean they're supposed to be this more or less the same,
Yeah.
because only when they are the same
Then you're there.
we can process.
Mm.
Right now it's like still a, kind
I
of
am
like a
like
tug of
that.
war, and you found your strength right now, but still there is a child there that the number 3, that means that there are 2 options. Either she is lowering down the conversation
Voice.
about the bully,
Yeah.
and she's starting to transform into something else.
Yeah.
And you will be honest, you tell me what you feel.
Yeah.
Or at the beginning of the process, normally at
Yeah.
the second and the third time, number 10 is very, very high,
Yeah.
and number 3 are very, very low.
Yeah.
Later on, they're starting to balance because
For
there
sure.
is not a struggle anymore. They observe,
Yeah.
they investigate it together.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I'm definitely not there yet. Yeah.
Okay. So you still see, like, I'm very happy that the clarity is coming from the strength of the artist.
Yeah, I feel like I was walking here. I was like, I'm on time. I feel so good. Everything's gonna be great. Like I know I haven't made money yet, but it's all coming. And like the world is okay, and I have love, and I have support. And I have so many friends, and I even post on Instagram. I have so much love around me. Like you always look for it in the wrong places when it's like right in front of you. Like I have love. Why do I need it from everyone? That was the girl that was bullied. That thought was everyone needs to accept me. Everyone needs to love me. Why is this comparing? And like yesterday, I even wrote something. I was saying something because I was like talking about work, and like I was I'm always looking at like brands and girls who are like blah blah blah. Like I have to remember like I came from 4 immigrations with no help from my family. And I'm doing so much on my own. I have to respect that and know that my journey is gonna take longer because I don't have the funding for things. And like, it's just like another like I was just like, why am I comparing when?
It won't take like it's your path.
For sure, yeah. It doesn't matter.
And it's not like it's a never-ending
Yes,
story of
Yeah.
your path, and you're moving forward.
of course, yeah.
And it seems like the comparison whoever is there outside is right now taking a different dimension in order for you to understand how to hold the space of true love.
Yeah.
By watching who are the people around you, the
Yeah.
surrounding around you that hold for you this space of true love when you are down
Yeah.
or when you are up.
Yeah, exactly.
And to put the focus there
Mhm.
instead of like the outside world that it's like I want to be like this
Yeah,
and I'm
exactly.
running.
Yeah,
and I'm like chasing after something.
yeah, exactly.
And I'm
Just
trying
be
to get
authentic.
validations. Yes. Slowly.
Yeah, of course. I am authentic mostly. Like I always speak from like a true place. I do know who I am so well. I have the patterns that are so strong that I've built for so many years. But that's what I'm cleaning too. Is like all of that. Like
It's the movement.
Yeah.
I feel like the movement
Yeah.
is slower down,
yeah,
so you will be able to adjust yourself to your own pace.
yeah. But
And your own pace is not the pace that the outside world is trying to direct you.
yeah.
Your
Oh,
own
I'm so
pace,
sorry.
it's okay, take it. Like do it without, like there is a
Yeah.
place to do, like to yawn,
Okay, I'm
to whatever, I know. Okay. Yeah, allow yourself just open. Take the
like
shoulder
my whole
down.
body, everything. I'm like, what's going on?
Okay, let's sit comfortable.
No, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I guess show me the way would be to learn how to.
No, I want to take today the memory.
Oh, okay. Yes, we're there for.
I want today to talk about, because I feel that you're ready. Because you already raised the
Yeah.
memory. Like you raised the memory in the first session. The memory of you put number 5, the girl that was bullied.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge memory of a timeline.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And we're working with that memory from many angles.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're ready to practice how to look at this memory now and to bring it into a place that you can face it and you can say, okay, what are the strengths that you got from there?
Well, this is what it's funny because I know a lot of people say like childhood trauma. My childhood was like, I think like maybe a lot of movement from my family, but like when I was very very young, I was very loved like in kindergarten and I had a lot of friends and then it started like as I was starting to move, I was like things started like fall apart and I was like not that like girl who was like the center of attention anymore. So it was like. And then I started like getting upset, I guess, with my family for that because I was like, you took me away from being this whatever. It's your fault because I'm in this place and people don't like me. So it's like that's why I think I've realized I also have like this anger, but I had this anger with my family.
What is the strength?
Oh, that I always overcame every step of every like painful thing. I was always still very strong, and I think that's my gift too. Is like I come out like and I'm always able to be like like I don't give up and I'm strong.
The willpower.
Willpower. In the end, like it goes through like what we said. The
No, but this is a very strong
I do.
muscle that you have that, and
I'm
it's
a
very
strong-
obvious.
Yeah, I'm
Okay?
a strong woman. Like
You are a strong woman. You are a strong artist.
Yeah.
You are a strong
I
woman.
am strong.
Wait, so this is a very like one of the highest strengths that you have. Okay?
Yeah, strength.
Another thing that you said I was blaming them, my family, that they
Everyone.
moved me.
Yeah.
And the word feeling the love
Yeah.
is the journey of yourself.
Yeah.
The self-love.
Yes.
And it started from, as a child, we're all the time getting the love from the outside, right?
Especially only child. You're like
Only
the
child.
center of attention.
Right.
They made it that way.
True. But then there is kind of like a paradigm shift.
Yeah.
And,
The real world
the
goes boom.
exactly. The universe is like moving us to see a different dimension about what is love.
Yeah.
Okay?
Really.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Exactly.
But the universe is like, okay.
Yeah.
She got it from her family.
Yeah.
She got it from the surrounding. She knows how it looks like to get some kind of like outside love. But it's a very outside layer
Yeah. That's true.
that throughout this process you saw up until now who showed you what is real love. Because your family
Oh my God. Yeah.
went through all the process of the inner unloved
Yeah.
and they're still there for you.
Yeah.
So the outside world that taught you what love is,
Yeah.
right now, whoever is there still
Yeah.
is teaching you what is real love.
Yes. And I'm
Because-
pushing it away, which is funny.
Because
I don't love myself.
you, up until now, because you needed to go through lots of layer of unloved, of the low
Self.
self-esteem, and a lot of beating up and judgment and whatever it was there in the dark place
Yeah.
of the unloved. But at the end, look who's there. Look who is there. And right now, I can see the chapter of, okay, now I know there is love and there is love.
Yeah.
And those people who were there with me in the darkest places in my life,
Yeah.
those are the people that chose me,
Yeah.
that show me what is love.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. So it's a journey of self-love. It's
Yeah.
a journey.
That's I said. This is my time to really love myself.
Yes.
Because that's where everything will come from. The right boundaries, the right things, like not saying yes to everything, not saying, just like not pleasing anyone, just like saying no if I don't want it, and saying yes if I do. Like, it's like no more trying to please everyone around me. Like,
I think the pleasing is taking right now a new dimension. And the practice that we will practice here is how to express
yeah,
every day.
yeah,
To say no to something, to
Yeah.
say yes to something,
yes,
but to practice the muscle of choice.
yeah, yes,
Making
yes,
choices.
yes, yes.
Making choices.
And slowing down too, like just
And yes.
because like I think also like with me like what I've learned is like before I used to like get a message and answer right away. I need to take the time.
I love what you just said. Like when I'm receiving a text,
Yeah.
the autopilot was okay. I need to answer right away.
No process. Take time.
And you said right now something important that I want you to practice this week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This week is that practice.
Yeah.
Not to answer right away to texts. Okay.
That's me was last week too. Well, I was
Yeah.
depressed last week because I didn't even look at my phone. But I've noticed that like when people message me, I don't want to. If I don't feel like I need to be friends with everyone, then I won't. Like there's this guy who's like a friend, and he realized that I broke up with my boyfriend. I guess my like subliminal messages, and he's like, "Oh, you're single again," and I said, "Haha, you can really tell." And then he started messaging me, and I just like ignored. And then he said something. I see you like read all my messages. Like I'm not in a place to reply, and I don't feel like it. And I'm sorry, but I don't owe you anything right now. And then it's funny, I was like getting coffee yesterday and he was there. And he's like, "Oh, we can't talk. I'm having space." He's funny. And I was like,
Wow.
like, just like, yeah, like leave me alone right now.
Yeah.
I don't need a new guy or anyone. Just I need solitude and space. And like I've been hanging out with a lot of women. I'm like I want woman energy around me right now.
Okay. So we have a lot of strength. Let's write them down.
Okay.
We're gonna write them down over here.
Okay.
You said willpower. What else?
Willpower.
We were talking about a lot. Yeah,
Willpower. Boundaries.
what else?
Taking space for myself.
Yes.
Like so.
You're learning how to take space to yourself.
Practicing self-love.
You are practicing self-love by watching who are the people
Yeah.
who went through the darkness with you,
People.
and they're still there. Like I can see what is true love.
People who love
Like
me.
I can already know what is true
Yeah.
love.
So many people who love me and true
True
love.
love.
Yeah.
It's
And
the journey of true love.
Family.
Family.
Because I always say family.
Family. Family, you said. It's true.
My mom came over yesterday and we cooked together and I made her dinner and she sat on my bed and I was always pushing her away and I still get so like, I don't know why. It's like my mom. There's also a thing.
There is another thing
Yeah.
that is very important. When you are going through changes,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily bad. Because right now, in your mind, because the memory was, I got love,
Yeah.
but they moved it to this place,
Mm.
and this place I got bullied.
Yeah.
So the movement, the transformation, like it's not necessarily like the strength
Yeah.
is to understand that that
Change.
specific thing, that change,
They're very
led you
strong.
to, led you to see the darkness in you, but it also brought the strength. So
Yes.
change
And
bring
change. Yeah.
my change equals strength.
It's also, to be honest, like think
You're
about
not running away to Mexico to change,
no,
okay?
and my family did it for me to have a better life. If I was still in Russia or wherever I was, I wouldn't be here making art. So it's like in the end, like also I think the strength is like to have the gratitude. Like I like practicing like small gratitude, being like I'm alive, I'm walking, I'm lucky I didn't die from
I love it.
my yeah. So
I love it. I love it. I love that you see the whole picture.
yeah, and
The introspective of the situation, because right now you're not this inner child, this
Yeah.
child that is like they did bad things
Yeah,
because
no.
they didn't know how to choose.
Even with like Thrush, like I don't at the end, like at first all the anger, and then yesterday I wrote him like a big message being like, I like appreciate what we had. We have beautiful time. We're just not good for each other. I'm not well. Like I need to work on myself. But he taught me how to like. He did show me that I could be like a good mom, or I could be like, I can be a good partner, but I just am not ready, maybe not right now, because I haven't practiced like all of that like self-love and the things that I'm working on now.
It's interesting. You're talking a lot about, when you say family, you're talking about being a mom.
Yeah.
Mom, my mother and I.
Yeah.
Mom, motherhood. I want you to write it down. So we have in the memory.
Yeah.
We took this memory, which was I got bullied.
Yeah.
And we took it as an introspective of what happened in all the chapters in your life.
Yeah.
Just to see what you got out of it, okay?
Yeah.
What you got out of it. Also, to be a pleaser.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah.
It's a huge, humongous strength when you know how to see the strength of the pleaser.
Yeah.
The strength of the pleaser is to be empathy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier, as I was always forgiving and empathetic, and
write it down, because I feel it's one of your biggest humongous strengths that you have.
Because I don't judge, because I know how other people
do judge. You judge yourself.
Yeah. Well, I do just from like a jealous place, but that's because
the judgment is there, but it's a place that I can definitely see that the pleaser.
Yeah.
The judgment is because the muscle of the pleaser was too much, and then you know.
Or I judge also from like my insecurity still.
Right, but in your core, the empathy is bigger than the judge.
Yeah.
The judgment is coming from, I want them to love me.
Yeah, or comparing.
I want them to love me, so I need to be so careful on each step that I'm doing.
Yes.
So I won't say the wrong word, or I won't,
100%.
step on them. But the pleaser has a humongous character of empathy.
Yeah, and
when they know how to work with the empathy, they are becoming empathy to themselves as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it aligns with, the self-love and the true love.
Yeah.
Okay? So we're working with a lot of energy here.
Yeah.
Of a lot of huge strength of a start. Like, it's beautiful to see that.
Mm-hmm.
You have like the empathy is the highest emotion that we can be.
Yeah.
In order to enlighten, in order to coach other, in order to be inspiration in the world.
For sure, that's why I've always been like that, because I'm like after, like from all of that, and I also like wanted to add something like quick in it. All of that bullying also made me so strong to. Well, that's actually, maybe that's wrong to say that, but I said, like, when I was in high school, because I was bullied, like, well, I'm gonna show them who I am, so those push me.
I will prove.
Yeah, but that's also not healthy, I think.
So that comes from the pleaserness of the place of I'm not.
So,
I will prove something.
Yeah, but it has to come from within. I'm doing it because for me.
Slowly. That's the limiting belief. That's the limiting belief into our clinic. So there is a limiting belief.
Yes.
And the limiting belief right now, I want you to say, in order to be, and then you tell me out loud, all what we wrote here.
Yeah.
And you will tell me what is the limiting belief that you are finding. Like, we have a lot, and we're gonna write also the limiting beliefs, okay?
Meaning,
we're gonna.
Okay.
Okay. In order to be me.
In order to be, I have strong willpower, boundaries, time to think and space, people who love me, truth, family, strength, change that equals strength. I have gratitude, motherhood, I'm forgiving, and I have empathy.
Okay, so all of that you have inside you. Those are muscles.
Yes.
That you already practiced.
Yes.
All over your life.
Of course, yes.
You are who you are.
Yeah,
okay?
I do believe that.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
You can see that?
Yes.
You see that in yourself?
I do, 100%. Sometimes I just don't see it when I'm not in the. Mostly I do. I think I am like. I think I'm empathetic. I always share love, even when I'm outside. Like, you know, I like connect with people. I like to go volunteer to give back. Like, I'm always like, when I'm clear like this, I'm like, yeah, I want, even yesterday when I said in my message, people who like, families like fund them, blah, blah, blah. But in the end, I said, hey, but I want everyone to succeed, and everyone works hard. I'm just saying, people to remember that sometimes we don't have that ability to like have, that's because I saw myself, I was like, wait. And then I was like, I shouldn't be like that judgmental. So I said, I want everyone to succeed. Because I do, like, people deserve
That's
to be
the
happy.
reason.
Yeah.
I want
Well,
everyone to succeed.
No, but I also, like, want people to be happy in their lives. Like, I don't wish bad for
Okay,
anyone.
beautiful. So this is a very healthy way to speak the strength that you have. And I know you, Dina, and I can see that. And I can see everything here. Okay?
Yes.
Every single muscle is there.
Yeah.
But there is kind of like a limiting belief, okay?
Yeah.
It says that in order to be me,
Yes.
I need to go through a pain.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Wait, everyone has this one
Mm-hmm.
that sits on, and then like, let's do some list
Mm-hmm.
of the pain. So the pain is change. Every time there is a change,
Partners.
supposed to be a pain.
Yeah.
When
Love.
partners, supposed to be a pain.
Art.
To fulfill myself. In
Yeah.
order to fulfill myself, I need to, and the pain
Yeah.
is, you know, where I need to go through some pain. I need to run away
Yeah.
from the pain. This
Yeah.
is the limiting belief.
Yeah.
When I just noticed in my intuition that there is a sense of a change in front of me,
Yeah.
I'm running away.
Yeah.
I'm running away. I'm running away to whatever is there.
Yeah.
You know, I remember in the psychodrama that we did when your grandmother passed away,
Yeah.
we wanted to get into the session,
Yeah.
and it was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But then you did it.
Yeah.
And then it was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
A big deep like breakthrough. So when I feel the change,
Yeah.
I need to run away. When I feel, you know, that the universe is trying to push me a little bit
Yeah.
to the right direction,
Yeah. I need to. Yeah.
I need to find the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah,
direction in order to
exactly.
run away. But then I'm coming like I'm doing the long
Yeah.
way
Exactly.
in order to come back to the same point.
Yeah. Or that I need to like. Yeah. I need to struggle to like find myself. Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yes, I do. 100%. It's the rope that I've been going like this all the time.
So what we're doing now is to take this child that got bullied and to allow her to go out from the Pandora box
Yeah.
and to look at the small layers, very tiny layers that this process brings,
Yeah.
and to process the unloved,
Yeah.
the bully,
Yeah.
the rejection,
Yes.
the dark places,
Yeah. Rejection was a big
Yeah.
one too in my life, right?
The
And I chose
rejection.
every
the
career that
second
does that.
priority,
Yeah.
the pleaserness, the people who don't like you,
Yeah.
the media,
Yeah.
the whatever is there,
Yeah.
and they will come.
Yeah.
They will come, but they will come in a very tiny layers. So it will allow us to process it, so you will be able to strengthen the muscle of true love inside you, inside you, because you have that.
Yeah. You're right.
Because you already have that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing right now is not to run away.
No more.
That's the muscle that we are working on.
Yes.
And I wouldn't keep you here in this process
I know.
for so long, because if I wouldn't see the commitment to yourself, although I know that many times you're falling from the ropes,
Yeah.
but I could see also the quantum leaps that you did.
And I'm always coming back.
And you're coming back, and I'm accepting you because I can see the small steps
Mm-hmm.
and the breakthroughs that
want to change too. Like I want it so bad.
you
I just,
do that, but
yeah.
you're changing. This is
Oh,
the
I
only-
know. I know.
The only thing that I feel that we're cleaning is that like the urgency
Yeah, exactly.
and the I want. You are changing.
I know. I know.
You are there
I know.
already.
That's the
You
thing,
are in the
slowing
journey.
down. I know.
The slowing down to understand and acknowledge these breaking throughs.
Yes.
To acknowledge yourself for that, because you are not you're not in the same place that you came to me.
No.
You came in a very bad situation.
Yeah.
So look what you've done. You're
Yeah.
famous. You have galleries. You are artist. You are traveling. Look
Yeah.
at this time.
I know. I was saying that I'm very grateful. I've done a lot.
You have family who loves you
Yeah.
and taking
And
care
friends
of
who
you.
love me.
And you have yourself that at the end,
And I have you too. I'm very grateful for that. I was
Okay.
saying that to my mom today again. I was like, I'm so lucky.
it's
Like-
it's you that you can see the potential
Yeah.
of yourself
Yeah.
to bring yourself into a healthy place, and you're committed to that. And thank you for that. But it's a reflection
Yeah.
of you.
I know.
It's a reflection, a healthy reflection of you.
Yeah.
So you have to see that too.
Yeah.
Look at everything as a reflection.
Yeah.
Everything, and you cleaned a humongous reflection that wasn't healthy for you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And right now you're going to a path of AA.
Yeah.
This
Another
a
word.
year
Yeah.
of
No.
like
no.
cleansing
Yes. Yes. 100%.
of toxic relationship,
Yeah.
and slowly you will see that the universe will give you whatever you need.
I know.
But slowly the
I know.
word slowly.
It's what they say in the program. One day at a time.
One day at a time, and this is exactly like how to walk on the road.
Yeah.
One
Like they
day
say,
at
don't
a
worry
time.
about tomorrow because tomorrow passed, and don't worry about. Wait. Don't worry about yesterday because yesterday passed, and you can't change it. And don't worry about tomorrow because it hasn't happened yet. And be in the now.
Exactly.
They
And
do.
this is what
There
you're
is a
doing.
powerful
This is
message
exactly
in that
what
program
you're doing.
too. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. There's like some things, of course, you're not gonna connect to everything, but there's a lot of like things I'm like, you take what you need, right?
And this is part of the practice of choices.
Yes, exactly.
And
Wow.
you take what you need from here as well.
Of course.
And we saw right now, the running away, it's the action. They're sitting underneath a lot of layers of fear.
Yeah.
And we're cleaning fear. Fear, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a great trigger to move on. Anxiety, it's something else.
Yeah.
And right now, you're cleansing. You have a cleansing from anxiety.
Yeah.
This is what you decide when you said like that's the red line.
Yes.
Because the red line, like the alcohol, brings you straight to the anxiety.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Brings you
Or
straight
like, there's a couple things, but yeah, that's one of
to
them.
the anxiety.
Yeah.
And then from there
With
it
my,
goes
me touching my hair all the
to
time.
the loop
My
of
time.
running away. It's okay.
Amazing.
What are you taking from here?
Every day I take so much, but I think today I'm taking to know that I have a lot of amazing qualities that you can even see that they're so much bigger than my like weakness, and that I need to take things slowly and put a red line on alcohol and just start like my process of like self-love.
You don't start. You are
I
continuing.
am, yes, and like,
Because life is a journey of self-esteem.
yeah.
Life is a journey of learning how to love ourselves.
Yeah, and setting the healthy boundaries and like the pleasing and everything.
So the homework this week,
Not to answer
also
right
is
away.
here.
Yeah.
It's not to answer the text
Yes.
right away.
Yes.
That will be the small steps that you will practice this. Like to really slow down the pace so you will be able to listen.
Yes.
And sometimes we're falling from the rope. Like yesterday I answered like a phone call that I felt like it's not
Yeah.
that's a choice that I
Yeah,
made, that
of
it was a
course.
mistake.
Yeah.
But there is another lesson of, okay, I forgive myself.
Yeah, of course,
Okay,
you
it's
have
okay.
to.
It's part to put perspective. So this is part of the process.
Mm-hmm.
So when there is a text,
I'm taking my
Just
time.
take your time.
Even
Each text.
Even now, I'll be honest, there's like, I know I'm worried, like, because I'm supposed to meet girls soon that are pretty, and I'm like, what if they're gonna be waiting for me and I'm late? And then I just like was breathing, I was like, shut up and slow down. Then they wait. You're doing something for yourself.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but it's like it's in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to go.
Yeah. Well, no, but it's like,
Yes.
it was just,
This is part of that. Yes.
But I also am doing something.
Yes.
You want to keep
I'm gonna
these?
keep
Yeah,
that.
just in case.
I'm gonna
Both
keep
of
that
them.
for now.
Yeah, this is mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
If you want, you can take it. But
no, it's, I think better for now to.
you know what? Another homework.
Yeah.
You have like
I have everything.
you have the fabric.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know you're gonna copy that to the fabric,
Oh,
and that way
okay.
to leave.
But I need to microwave it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, how many minutes?
30. Start with 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then you will
I can
see.
take this out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Boy,
Thank you. You're the best. Thank you so much. Oh,
I'm not the best.
we
There is no best.
You're pretty
You know what
great. I mean, I'm very lucky because this work really, if it wasn't for this work, at least I like, not at least, but, I've learned so much that I'm not completely like, I know what I'm doing and I understand and I've processed so much already. There's people that are, like in the program who haven't done this work, so they're very lost. And I'm like, I'm not lost. I'm actually like so here. I just have like the things I have to work through.
It's true.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Okay.
Okay, on va.
Great.